Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a layout share for the low buy spending chill. And in this first week of January, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pages, and 2 of them were the same lift. I'll go through those, and I'm going to try to do these layout shares on Fridays from now on time, but who knows, you know, if life gets in the way. And this, the lighting may be a little bit strange because I haven't got any overhead lighting. I just have a task lighting lamp next to here, but it's focused on the layouts, so hopefully you can see them. This is the first video I'm making with my new filming setup, where the table is narrower and the camera comes more towards across the table. It's still directly across from me, so it films upside down. I think, yeah, it films upside down, and it and I'll turn it when I do it. So it's still going to be strange for lives. I do not have a webcam yet. I'm using my phone. I will try to get a webcam before I do my next live. But at the moment, I think this will get me through the day. So, first layout, as you may know, Challenge Accepted has rebooted. And Shannon and I are doing Scrap Squad layouts, Scrap Squad lifts for every Thursday for the rest of this month. So I also do Scrap Squad Sunday. So I'm going to be doing each weekly lift twice during the month of January. So this was try number 1 for this is the original. It's a large black and white photo with a string of embellishments down the side. Beautiful, 12 by 12 photo. I was looking for a beach photo to kind of turn into black and white. And I found this one that was from July of 2017 when I went to the Scrap Happy family reunion, my very first scrapbook retreat with Scrap Happy. And well, I think it was my first scrapbook retreat ever. I think so. And I went to Heather's Crafty Life East Coast scrapbooking retreat after this one. Anyway, you don't care about that. I used this amazing set of embellishments. There's simple stories, puffy embellishments, and these are, I'm kind of losing it right now. Did I have it written down? I don't have it written down. I'm completely losing. If you watch the video, I'll show you everything and go on and on about where these laser cut embellishments came from, including this netting. This is a picture of Deetra Kessel, who you may know as DK on Facebook or Instagram. She was kind of the heart and soul and helpmate to all of us who were associated with Scrap Happy. And she was my guiding light on my blog posts and just one of the most wonderful people I've ever met. And she recently lost her battle with COVID. And she leaves behind a young son who is making a documentary about her. And she leaves behind some heartbroken friends and colleagues everywhere. She was just one of the kindest, most socially active people in the universe, and just an incredibly innovative scrapper. And she kind of almost, I go so far as to say she was doing junk journals before junk journals became cool. and she had just some of the greatest ideas, and a lot of them involved travel with her family, and everybody participated. And so her junk journals, her little travel journals, were just captured all of the soul and color and all of the tastes and smells and everything about the journey. So she was just brilliant, absolutely brilliant, and terribly missed. So on to a happier subject. This is my first layout with my January Scrap Backwards kit. And my Scrap Backwards kit is built from this You Are Here sticker sheet by Simple Stories. And I've pulled several other sticker sheets and a lot of orange and teal and navy blue papers to boot. I didn't realize, as I was kind of pulling things, I realized that all 4 of the sticker sheets I picked had those colors. So I decided I could use everything if I did this. And I even found an orange puppy paw flare. So I absolutely love this page. And I had 2, as often happens, I take one photograph, I filter it several times, and then I don't want to discard any of the filtered photos. I liked this one because it added the colors, including the teal, and I like this one because it kind of has the grays, and the only color added on there was that kind of orangey red. So I thought that was kind of perfect for my supplies. Talk about going backwards. I had my supplies, and then I filtered the photos to match the supplies. This is from a brand new series that Scrappy Adam and Rebecca Lockhart Scraps have started, called, and I'm going to look right here to make sure I get it right, Stash Dive Tuesday. And where you use up random things that are on your desk or that have built up in boxes and bins and cans and jars and bowls around. And I'm sure you all know what I mean. I actually have a bowl right here. It's a giant bowl, and it has, that is not something to be scrapped. But I even have some, well, obviously it's a junk bowl. I have some tickets from a drawing at a retreat I went to, some stickers, I have some Kleenex. Obviously it looks like I emptied my purse in here. There are some like clothespin cutouts on a card. I have, these are things that were given to me by JoJo Kelly at the Scrapping Reflections Retreat. I have some avocados that were sent to me by Liz Ketter, and the word Thursday. I have this little triangle. It's like a tray, but I was thinking of putting some sequins in it and putting it on a layout. And just a bunch of junk. I've got this, which is beautiful and not at all. None of this is junk. I love it all, which is why it's not in the trash. But like a little bitty accent like this underneath a photo, you know, lots of stuff. So you'll see all this on layouts, maybe not the chapstick. So obviously that bowl has been used for more than just Scrappy stuff. But I do plan to use this paper towel, which was used to roll over kind of some rainbow spraying that I did some on a layout. And I just think that's beautiful. So I will use it. And I was wondering where this had gone. I reached for it the other day during Mixed Media Frenzy, and I couldn't find it. So anyway, I have a coaster that we got at Margaritaville, which is where I was when I took this selfie. I have a map of Florida. Who knows where or when I got that. It's old. This is a fish I brought back from Greece. Something from JoJo, a flare. These little tassels were from an advent calendar envelope from Bramble Fox. And these 2 flares, these 3 flares are from the advent calendar at Dottie About Flair. This is from JoJo, my secret sister gift. That is as well. This was on the outside of the envelope. Just all kinds of things. And every single bit of it kind of means something with regard to the story. And the story's in the video if you care to watch that. This was a bonus. Even after we had started with the January kits, Adam and I went back and used our December kits, which are both Christmassy, and scrapped the same photo. This photo was sent to me Christmas morning. It was Christmas afternoon to these guys. This is Adam and his two roommates, Tom and Mick, and his mom, Yvonne. And they sent it to me in Messenger and wished me Merry Christmas on Christmas morning. So that was my first Christmas greeting of the year. And I just kind of threw a little bit of everything in my kit that's left in my kit onto the page. Rub-ons, a lot of basic gray, a lot of, let's see, I have no idea what that is. I think that actually might be Doodlebug or somebody who put out a plaid 6x6 pad. And I had some pieces of it. But I just love this page because it represents chaotic Christmas. There's a cup of chocolate with marshmallows and mittens and jumpers and all sorts of fun things, including there are 3 Brads. And this was the sketch I used. I guess I'll turn it that way. That was Lisa Sikorsky sketch. And I actually last week did it, but faced it that way. In fact, not last week. I used it for this layout. That's the exact same sketch, except I turned it. I turned it on its side. So let me put that away over here. This one is this is my redo of this layout. I used a 12 by 12 photo, but it has things on either side, so I did my embellishing in the blue sky there. And the idea that I wanted was that it's kind of walking a path, seeing butterflies and dragonflies and kind of, and it says so many wonderful things surround you. Beautiful day. It really was a beautiful day. And this picture was taken on my morning walk, and it was just nothing fancy, but just looking down between 2 buildings, and there were banana trees on either side. And the filter I picked from Prisma for this one that added those beautiful golden yellows, there were no yellows. These were green and these were green. Just these were in more shade and these had more sun. I just loved that edit, or that filter version of it. So I printed it and then had no idea how I was going to embellish it. And I found the perfect collection in Fernwood. Everything in there just kind of is about walking and enjoying nature, and the colors kind of matched. So I love it. There's a video for that. There's videos, I think, on all of these, for all of these. This one is today's Mixed Media Frenzy, and the original was this kind of steampunk industrial look, and it's all done in blacks and grays, very monochromatic. And I was kind of headed that direction, and I actually have a brownish black spray that I did here, and it kind of was a lot darker than I thought, and I kind of smooshed it around and then sprayed some gold glitter spray on top of it, which kind of gave it a little bit of a green cast. And I had already decided to use a green and black to do this to make the hat look metallic, and then on some of the parts I actually used some silver Nouveau drops and kind of smooshed around with my finger. I darkened the wood veneer pieces, this one, and this one, but not the smile. I'm not sure why not the leaves. Just left them wood and like this flower. every bit of this has significance because it represents something about the travels that John and I were lucky enough to do in our 40 years together. And when I did this yesterday, it was kind of a significant day, and it wasn't a good day, and making this layout helped. So anyway, I'll close it there. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope you'll check out the videos, and while you're there, if you can like and subscribe, I would be eternally grateful. And I'm going to put these in my pile. I've been filing layouts and albums all day today when I wasn't at the cardiologist. And I'm almost done putting things away. I have to pick up a couple albums tomorrow, and I'll get those, and then I will file these, and then I will be completely caught up. And I'm determined to be caught up before the end of the day tomorrow. And then tomorrow I'll be filming using this setup. I'll be filming Scrap Squad Sunday and the second January layout for Scrap Backwards. And maybe if I'm energetic and people leave me alone and I don't have to cook dinner, I might even get Stash Dive Tuesday done using some of the junk in that bowl that you just saw. So thank you for watching. And I will tell you that other than the Fernwood stuff on this layout, which is relatively new, everything else is, well, in this collection. And boy, why can't I think of that? I think it's called Vintage Artistry Beached is the name of the collection, but I'm totally blank on the company, and I apologize for that. I will look it up, and I'll put it in the video description of this video when I put it out there. And so if you're really curious, and someone commented on the video when I made this layout that this company and its products are addictive, and I can kind of see why. I mean, these laser cut embellishments are lifelike, so lifelike. It's like those are real leaves and real flowers on there. Everything about that collection is beautiful, and it mixed really nicely with Simple Stories Simple Vintage Coastal, and these are Vintage Coastal flares that I've used. There's this one and this one and this one. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next Friday. Bye.